What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Okay, so today we're going to talk about student loan cancellation. And I want to do this quick video because I told you guys I was going to follow up when it came to when they're going to make this available so you can go online and fill out the information. So they have a beta version that's out right now, and that's what we're going to talk about. Now, you might be in a situation where you don't have student loans, so you're not going to be getting anything canceled or anything, but you might know someone. So please share this information with them so they can go over there and fill out this information so they can get this going. So that's what we're going to talk about today. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and then hit that little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. And make sure when you hit the bell notification, you click all. That way you'll get all the notifications that come out from this channel. I put out a video every day. So if you're clicking that bell and hitting all, you should get all those notifications. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to switch over to my screen here. And this is the Federal Student Aid. This is their website that they have right now. And what I'll do is I will post a link in the comments. So if you go down to the comments, it'll be pinned. So it'll be the top comment will be a link to this application where you can fill this information out. Okay. Now I'll zoom in a second. I just wanted to show you the whole website, but it is a beta launch. Okay. So basically, they don't have the full website available yet. This is just basically a form that you're filling out, and you're letting them know that you're basically, it's an honor system. So you're saying I make less than what the qualifications are. So make sure you qualify before applying to this. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. So we'll zoom in just a little bit here so it's closer. Okay. So the first thing here is this is what they're talking about. What is the federal student loan debt relief? So they're explaining it to you. So it'll be $10,000 will be wiped off of your student loan debt. And this is federal student loan debt. Now, I talked about this. I went into detail. I'll post a link to that video as well, so you can check that out if you want to know more information about exactly how to qualify and who qualifies. More information here. They're just giving you the top line number. So $125,000 per individual. And if it's a couple, it's $250,000 or less. So that's the qualification. $125,000 for individual, $250,000 for families, for husband and wife. Okay. So moving down, they're just giving you more information here. You have until December 31st, 2023 to apply for this. Now, what they want to do is they want you to apply by November 15th. That way you won't have a situation where you run into January 1st when you're going to have to start paying back your student loans, because the pause will end at that time. So they want to have this all done by then. So that way you're not paying into your student loans, but then applying for the $10,000 cancellation at the same time. So that's what they're trying to avoid. So this is pretty straightforward here. You're just filling out this information, your first name, last name, middle name, former last name, social security number, and you confirm your social security number, date of birth, phone number, email, and then confirm your email. Now, once you've done that, then they have this here, and this is kind of, they're basically holding you to this, and you're signing for this. Okay, so you're signing basically saying that all this information that you're providing is true. And the main thing they focus on these are the key points here. I made less than the required income to file federal taxes. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one, I file as a single tax filer and made less than $125,000. They keep emphasizing that, so you make sure you can't just say, well, I didn't know what the amount was. I was married, filed my taxes separately, and made less than $125,000. So if you're married and and you file your taxes separately, you have to make less than $125,000. It's not $250,000 if you are filing. If you're filing jointly, yes, it's $250,000. But if you're not filing jointly, it is not. And this one here, I was married and filed my taxes jointly and made less than $250,000. Okay, so they just go down the list, and here it says I filed as head of household, made less than $250,000, and then I filed as a qualified widow and made less than $250,000. Okay, so that basically, if you're a widow, you could qualify for the $250,000 or less. If you're head of household as well, $250,000 or less. Okay, and then you sign it here. So this is basically a signature that you're saying that all this information, you fit in this category, so you qualify for the student loan. And then you certify it here under penalty of perjury, under the laws of the United States. So if you lie to the federal government, you're going to be in trouble, and that's you could face prison time for that. So make sure this information is accurate and correct. And so I just wanted to provide this information to you. I will follow up and let you guys know what's going on when it comes to the actual website, because this is not the website. And what they are saying is you only have to apply here. And if you apply here, you don't have, when the website is launched, you don't have to go back there and apply again. You only need to apply once. And so all in all, for people who are in debt right now from student loan debt, I think it's a good thing. Okay, now you guys know I have kind of mixed feelings about this because I paid my student loans off, and now we have this forgiveness for some. So I'm not going to be mad at them because this is available for them. That's great. If it's available for you, go ahead and take advantage of it. But I do have mixed feelings because, yes, it was tough to pay those off, and I was able to do it. And there are a lot of people out there in my same situation that went ahead and paid off their student loan debt. I think the major problem when it comes to student loan debt comes from the universities. It comes from these colleges that are charging way too much money for you to attend college. You can't afford to work a part-time job and go to college. You have to work a part-time job, go to college, and then get out a student loan because you can't afford it. And so that is the major problem. That's what we need to be focusing on. These schools that are charging way too much money. We're telling our children that they have to go to college, or they should go to college if they want to get certain jobs, but we're charging them an arm and a leg to go to college, to where they have to get in debt just to finish college. And so it's a real sad situation when we're looking at things like this. And I don't see enough politicians coming out and saying that. Universities need to reduce the prices that they're charging to go to school. We should have other opportunities. There should be other options when it comes to college. And we've heard of talk of free community college and things like that, but there should be some other options, because you shouldn't have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars every year to attend college and be in a situation where you owe $60,000 to $90,000 when you graduate with a bachelor's degree. It's just crazy. And then if you want to get if you want to get a law degree, or if you want to become a doctor, you have to pay even more, twice that much. So it's just ridiculous when it comes down to it. But I want to put this information out to you guys. Now, if you're not in the situation where you have student loan debt, that's great. But if you know other people who do have student loan debt, make sure you share this video with them, so that way they can get in here and fill out this information. I would do it sooner than later. I would not wait. That's the reason why I'm putting out a video on Saturday, because I want you guys to go ahead and follow through with this, because they're probably going to have, and you see it says a beta launch, they're probably going to have some issues with this. Okay, so the servers might get full or something, and you end up not being able to get your information in first. That means that you won't get that cancellation first, and that's the whole thing. You want to try to get that cancellation before the end of the year. So if you guys have any questions, post them down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.